Drop it. Yeah.
Treat me accordingly, just like a queen wearing my crown. I deserve it. So when that booty go, booty booty dang dang, I'm confident, don't get the wrong impression. Worthy and proud, I sing it loud. I am woman, 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 woman. What's going on? This is your girl Jamila Falak, and you're watching Behind the Mix on MIXZtv.
This is Seon, and you're on Behind the Mix on MIXZtv. And guess what? This is a special episode because I'm interviewing Jamila Falak from Jamaica, right? And guess what? She is my cousin. Yay! Yeah. So, this is going to be a vibesy reunion type of interview because we actually grew up in the same house.
We did.
Yes. And we have shared a lot of musical experiences together growing up. So, welcome to the world of Jamila Falak Behind the Mix on MIXZtv. Tell us how your musical journey began.
Well, I am so elated. First of all, thank you so much, Bentley Records, MIXZtv, for having me. Being hosted by my very own cousin is a beautiful experience. It's my first time in New York City, let me just say that.
Yes.
And I knew I'd be here for music. So thank you so much, universe. My musical journey began at home, really and truly, because of this woman. And it's just amazing being here right now and saying this because in previous interviews, I've been mentioning you.
True.
Saying big ups to Sian because, I never had siblings growing up. My siblings were my cousins, Sian, Bobby, big up yourself, Misha.
Misha Element, I don't know that place.
We had three wonderful women raised us, grandma, auntie, which is her mother, and my mother, which is her aunt.
My aunt, right.
So it started at home, being influenced by you.
Thank you. Yes, because, I started in the music industry at 10 years old, recording at 13, signed to Tough Gong. So she watched my music journey and was inspired by that and continued and, pursued that.
You remember when we did one veterinarian?
Yes, so you had a lot of
all of them something, but
had a lot of animals in the place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We couldn't fight the music, because it was just so predominant in the whole heart of it all. Right?
Yes,
so
yes.
After high school, well, really and truly, after primary school, I wanted to go to Herbert Morrison because you went to Herbert. Really
that's my high
truly.
school, yes. Which is in Montego Bay, by the way.
Right, we're from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Big up Salem.
Don't know, Curtin Drive represent. Yes.
So I went to Herbert Morrison because of you.
Wow.
And it later on ended up being that, they had they were well known for music, their music program. Big up to Mr. Matthews, So started in the band and was engulfed in all of the creative journeys of high school, and then right after high school I went to Edna Manley.
Yes, and I know at that time you were determined to go to Edna Manley, and I'm so happy for you because, especially growing up in Montego Bay, where the music industry isn't really primarily based. It's based in Kingston, and you've seen me travel back and forth to record when I lived in Jamaica. So I'm so happy that you actually pushed forward to go to Edna Manley,
it's really my spirit still,
Yes.
Couldn't fight it at all, as I said.
Right.
But Kingston is like the New York City
of Jamaica. Yes.
So,
yes.
It's a very wonderful place to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that you were in the band at Herbert Morrison, but you also played in church.
I did.
The steel pan. So we have to bring that up as well.
Yeah, for sure. So I remember when Bobby used to take me or walk me go all the way to church from home.
Yes.
Just to go practice in a steel pan. So
that's my brother, by the way.
Right, that's her brother, Misha Harvey, Element 1W.
Yes.
Yeah, started off in church as well. That's in the early stages of my life as well. I used to sing in church when I never used to sing anywhere else. That's one of the first places I used to sing. You remember me used to sing in front of a mirror?
Yes.
I sound like goat.
Yeah, we used to say she sound like goat. Yes, but the goat voice elevate.
Yeah, it elevate now.
Yeah. Vibrato.
Yeah. You know, so I played all the pans in the steel orchestra. Anything having to do with music at church, you can count on me. I'm there, you know, but yeah.
And how was the transition from Montego Bay to Kingston, going to, you know, Edna Manley School of Arts?
It was seamless because, you know, when you really want something, so for example, if you're craving ice cream and, you know, after work you're going to head to the ice cream store,
yes,
that's exactly how I felt going to Edna Manley right after high school, because my hair was creamed in high school, and, you know, but it always want to lock my hair.
Yes, yes.
And, you know, home, them say, oh, you don't feel like a hair back, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because the stigma,
right, you know,
that comes with having locks, especially us growing up in that time.
Right, but it's 2019, and, you know,
right.
Yeah.
It's more
so
free
yeah.
now. Yeah.
So after I just knew that, hey, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna strategize in my mind, and all them something near me. Start Kenram here, grow out the root, all them something near lock it. When we touch Edna now, that's me.
Right.
Literally, like I just remember the pivotal moment in my life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you grew into who you were becoming,
right,
while you were at Edna Manley, and you were around other creatives.
Yes, wonderful, you know, creatives who I call my brethren to this day.
Yeah.
Yes. Some persons from Montego Bay even who, you know, came from Montego Bay to go to Edna Manley at the same time as me and pursued music. My best friend included, because we went to the same high school. You know, Anna Maria, big up yourself.
And that's beautiful, because you have that familiar
right, and you grow with them throughout the process. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I want to ask you about legendary producer Mikey Bennett.
I thought you would never ask.
I know, aka Uncle Mikey, because he is a legend in the music industry. He produced Shabba Ranks, House Call with Maxi Priest. He produced Mr. Loverman, a lot of reggae songs, dance hall. He's a big name in the industry, and right now you're working closely with him. You know, so
Uncle Mikey is like a second father to me. Let me just say that straight and foremost. It's nothing.
Yeah. So the introduction to the legendary producer Mikey Bennett, aka Uncle Mikey.
Right.
Yes.
So Uncle Mikey is literally like a second father to me. How I met Uncle Mikey and got to know him closely was when he formed a program in 2016 called the Masters in Residence program, and it catered to persons who didn't have the opportunity to study the arts at a tertiary level.
Beautiful.
And just wanted to just, you know, be engulfed in a process, a creative process. So he had workshops for songwriters, performers, you know, engineers, you name it, in the music industry, and he created that platform for us. You know, I love learning, so my spirit was saying, you know, just do this after, because it's right after I graduated, it started.
Okay, which is perfect,
right?
Yes.
So it's divine timing, you know.
Yes, definitely.
And then I remember me and Indy Allen is a close friend of mine as well, and we were like, yo, you're going to do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it for sure, you know, and we went. And from there on, it's history. Like, we've known each other, you know, from then to now. And we've been closely knitted, me and Uncle Mikey, that is, and everybody else. So once you know Uncle Mikey, you know that he's literally going to be this sweet soul.
Right.
You know, it's all about the mentorship. It's all about, you know, it's not about the biases or anything like that. Right is right, you know, wrong is wrong. And he's just an amazing person in general, you know. So yeah.
And I'm definitely happy for you, because as a female within the industry, trust me, a lot of times it's not easy. I've been through a lot of situations that I had to, you know, move away from different scenarios of even having some of my songs unreleased because of, you know, them trying to overstep certain boundaries. So I'm so happy that you didn't have to experience that. Thank you. Everything is moving in a positive direction.
Right, man. Giving thanks for that too, because I do know and I'm aware, very well aware of the music industry and how it can be for women, regardless of where you are in the world. You know, not even just the music industry, but, you know, in general. In general, definitely, you know? Definitely. But I am very grateful that I haven't had to go through or underwent anything, you know, derogatory or anything like that. But I am very well aware of this, the whole thing, you know, and I'm giving thanks for societies such as Girls Limited. Tell us a little bit about that. Man, for sure. So Girls Limited is literally a program that was formed out of Masters in Residence program that Uncle Mikey had put on. So the whole aim of this organization is to propel women in the music industry or the creative industries in general, you know, because we do know that we have it hard. It's been known to, you know, for women to have it hard. So, you know, especially in the dancehall industry. And reggae. They have it. So one of the first initiatives that Girls Limited did was put together an album, you know, and out of that album was aired my debut single, which is titled Lady. So it's an all-female compilation album put together by Tandra Jagru. She's also the master engineer and the only female engineer in Jamaica. You big up yourself, Tandra. Yes, big up yourself. Yeah, man. And that the name of that album is Big Woman Things, right? And her debut single, which has been doing very well. Thank you so much. It's now at 11K. 11 is my favorite number. So thank you guys so much for streaming. Still share with your friends. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. Jamila Falak, YouTube. I'm a lady, so life better treat me accordingly. Just like a queen wearing my crown, I deserve it. So when that booty go, booty dang dang, I'm confident, don't get the wrong impression. Worthy and proud, I sing it loud. I am woman, 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 woman. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Yourself. How has the feedback been since you released that song? And the video is beautiful. The concept, the scene, I love it. And it also has our grandmother, my mother, and her mother in the music video. Can't leave them out. Yeah, so it's been doing good so far. I released it in January of this year. So it's been out for 5 months now, and it's my debut single, so it's literally my baby. Yes, you know. Yes. It's been doing really good. When it just came out, especially I saw the reactions. You know, the person sharing it in their Instagram stories, singing it. Like sporadically in mornings, I'll get up and I'll look in my requests and I'll see person singing the song and saying, "Oh, wow. This song means so much to me." And you know, these are such pivotal emotions that start to bubble up inside, because you're like, "Wow!" Like it's touching people. No, it definitely touched me. Especially positive message that's really and truly going out there. And that's the mission and that's the aim. So I'm very grateful that it's touching persons, and this is definitely one of the aims in my career for sure. You know. What opportunities, you know, have that single brought to you since it's been released 5 months ago? All right, first let me just say thank you so much to GD Films for bringing out the visuals, you know, telling the story in a different form as opposed to the audio. Yes. The music video has definitely helped to create waves for sure, you know, because it's showing me different lights in terms of, you know, I played upright. One of the opportunities that I've gotten out of releasing the song is definitely gracing my original sound to, you know, persons who wouldn't have known me before, you know, otherwise known me before, but just knew me for covers per se. For example, for all about the bass, no trouble. On Oh yes, Glamour magazine had reached out to me. I did a cover of All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor, and you can check it out on YouTube. It's there. I did a cover of that, and they reached out to me saying that they wanted to feature me in their series called You Sang My Song.
Yes.
I never knew much about it. They just called me and asked me some questions, and then lo and behold, they showed me a video within the interview of Meghan Trainor watching my cover.
Right.
So
they caught
they caught me.
Your reaction.
They caught my raw reaction.
Yes.
And that's definitely was an opportunity. That was an opportunity, to be shown to a wider audience, because Glamour magazine is a huge audience.
Yes.
They're a huge platform. Let me say that.
Of course.
But yeah, for sure, that was a gem moment for me in 2018.
Yeah. It was last year. And you actually play the.
I do play the upright bass.
The upright bass.
I do.
But you're the only female in Jamaica that plays the upright bass.
I am the only female in Jamaica who plays and sings the upright bass at the same time. Okay,
at the same time. So she definitely created a lane for herself. Even style-wise, you can see how she's dressed right now, and you could go on her Instagram. You'll see, a lot of photo shoots. Her fashion is very eccentric. So
again, that stems from home,
Yes.
You guys are very fashionable, growing up.
Big up Nympha, big up Angela.
Everybody just, some of us kind of have my own style on top of it now. So growing into myself and all. But thank you.
Definitely. So what brings you to New York?
I am here on work. Can't say much about it, but I'm definitely here for music. And I'm here to do an interview with Bentley Records MIXZtv.
With Sayon.
You know what I say?
Yes.
So yeah, life brought me here. The universe brought me here, thankfully. And I am here creating magic.
And it's so funny because we had a conversation a couple months ago that we were requesting the universe to bring us together in New York.
Yeah.
And it's just in time, to do this interview, which MIXZtv started this year, March of this year.
Right.
And this is such a beautiful experience.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you for being a female producer.
Producer. Yes, and thanks to Luca Days for giving me this opportunity, and also Bentley Records. Yes.
I guess you don't care about that, eh?
We'll cut that out. Yeah. Yes.
Anyways.
So, all right. For the future. I know that you're a forward-thinking, free-spirited artist, but in a lot of ways you're structured.
Right.
How do you see yourself navigating this journey towards becoming, a greater version of yourself as an artist, as a woman, empowering other female artists, empowering women and young girls and men, because we have men singing I'm a little AD too. She's a little AD, So what I know that you go with the flow also, but what do you have within your spirit plans, your plans for the future?
The most we can do is try to plan and then see if the universe works with our plan.
Yes.
But the most important thing for me, I'd say, is ensuring that my cup is full before I can serve. Right. Being grounded, self-care, all of that jazz, is very important.
Yes.
So that's step one. Step two is definitely knowing what it is that I want,
Right.
So where it is I'd want to go with my music, the messages that I'd want to portray, is all about strategy. For sure.
Definitely.
The last and the foremost thing that I want for sure is literally just sending light and positivity for sure.
Beautiful. And you're gonna go far places because you've traveled a lot.
I've traveled quite a bit.
Yes, since you began your career. what are some of the, tell us about the countries that you visited so far.
So far, I've visited Jamaica. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I visited Canada, the U.S., Barbados, Trinidad. So far, those countries and different parts of those countries.
Okay.
So yeah, so far.
So there you have it, a peek into the life and the journey of Jamila Falak from Montego Bay, Jamaica. And sorry, you can cut that out. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me everywhere. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. Anything that you use to stream music, I'm there. Jamila Falak, JamilafalakK. You know that's me. So just check me out, and follow my journey. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for listening to us.
Yes.
And my journey. Thank you for having me again.
Of course, definitely. Behind the Mix on MIXZtv. We in New York. Brought to you by Bentley Records. Big up, big up, big up, big up. You definitely know Behind the Mix.